Feature Friday.
The freshest. Charice, Note to God. This is the performance that made her blow up in America because she did it in Oprah.
Didn't she blow up before this though?
No,
with,
I think this was
Celine. Not Celine, with God, I forgot her name all of a sudden. She collaborated with her. Do you remember? God, I couldn't remember her name.
Celine Dion.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Yes, but I think all of that happened because of her performance in Oprah.
Ooh, let's give this.
I think like Oprah was like the opening to the whole world.
Wow, go on.
Yeah. She was already very well known in the Philippines and Asia, but
Oprah. I think since my knowledge, since my existence, Oprah has always been famous.
Yeah.
Like always.
I was born and she was already a celebrity.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Go on.
Why don't we take Efra to Oprah?
Efra, you should go to Oprah.
To do what?
B.
We
You will be world famous, dude. Just by being.
I don't even know if I want that. Go on.
Funny. Wow. It's very intense.
Very.
It's a beautiful scenery.
Oh,
Though.
very, very. Do you remember it? Of the Climb? That type of performance?
If I wrote a note to God,
Whoa. That's sick.
I would speak what's in my soul.
God.
I'd ask for all the hate to be swept away, for love
She's
to
unbelievable.
overflow.
Oh my god.
If I wrote a note to God,
That's freaking beautiful.
Oh, she's got a whole orchestra.
my
Whole
heart
band.
out on each page.
Oh, holy shit, I saw
Yeah,
people.
that's a lot of people.
It is an orchestra.
For water wet and for peace to mend this world, I'd say, give us the strength to make it through. Help us find love, 'cause love is overdue, and it seems like so much is going wrong on this road.
Look at that modulation. That's madness.
She can do everything.
Oh, David Foster.
To God,
Is that maybe how they build their relationship?
Maybe.
I'd say, please help us find a way.
Oh my god.
And all the bitterness, put some tenderness in our hearts. I'd say,
Welsh goose.
I'd say, give us the strength to make it through. Help us find love, 'cause love is overdue, and it looks like we haven't got a clue. Need some
It's unbelievable. I mean, what the fuck?
the faith to carry on. Give us hope, and it seems our hope is gone. Seems like so much is going wrong on this road.
God.
Wow, my god.
We can do it on our own.
Woo!
Give us the strength to make it through. And it looks like we haven't got a clue. Need some help. The faith to carry on. Give us hope, and it seems our hope is gone. And it seems like so much is going wrong on this road.
Where's my wallet?
If I wrote a note to
take all of my cash,
Well.
my social security number. Take my system.
Oh my god.
I'd give her a puppy. Like, I'd give her everything.
Whew. My goodness.
Damn.
It's just the energy
What do you
that
want,
was
my
on
plaque?
that
Well, like-
room.
Anything she wants, dude, I'll give.
The energy in that room, the orchestra, the choir, the people, the lyrics of the song, how she delivered, and she was so connected to the lyrics and the modulation. There was so much resonance, that low, deep, connected, really rounded vowels, really warm. Oh my god, it's
She's
just
truly a singer.
is beyond being a singer. She is an embodiment of feeling and connection and performance, like really aligned, dude. She's one of a kind.
Isn't it essentially the reason why people sang? Isn't it because they found no other way to express such emotions
That's right.
that normal form methods of communication, as in verbal communication,
That's right.
when able to access?
That's right. It's
so
called. It's actually called a heightened emotion.
Right.
When a human reaches a certain point of heightened emotion, the only outburst that they could possibly have is either scream or singing.
Right.
It's just a natural inclination. Hence why, when you're training in musical theater, they always tell you, remember that this is a heightened emotion. So to understand the emotional connection to the piece, you gotta think of it, there's no other way of me communicating this feeling.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a perfect example of that.
Absolutely.
That's what I mean. She's a true
She
singer.
elevated the whole atmosphere in the room. I don't think any other singer could have done that. Like, she elevated the whole place, the whole studio.
You think that's
Lift up from the ground.
you think that's the performance, like the first performance in Oprah?
I don't know. I think this is. I think.
Because David Foster's already there.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't
And I
know
mean, if anyone
this
can
is-
make that happen, Oprah could. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. If anyone would,
Yeah.
it would be Oprah.
It's like, yeah, David, play for this lady.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is the first ever, but this is for
definitely
sure.
an iconic one.
Yeah, this is for sure one to watch, and I don't know how we hadn't seen it up to this point. Is absolutely insanity.
It's crazy, isn't it? The physical effect music has on you.
Oh, my whole body was like reacting physically
In my
to
face,
to
I
it.
felt like my hair and stuff. Was like,
Yeah,
fuck.
it is so special. Like,
and also-
she really is absolutely insanity.
Yeah. Also the lyrics of the song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like that. I've always thought of that, right? Like, if you had the opportunity to speak to God, right, in person, and have a conversation with him, what would you say? You know, that's a hard question.
That's a whole philosophical tunnel that you're going into.
You know?
Yeah.
Or if you were to speak to, if you were given the opportunity to speak to him tomorrow, and you had a day to prepare,
What
right?
would you say? What would you ask?
What would you say to God?
What would you say to God?
I don't even know if the right question is what would you ask.
I don't
What
know.
would your letter to God be?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? You know?
What would you let it be?
I don't know. I have no idea. I've given that some serious thought.
I'm
Of-
gonna think about it. I never really thought about it.
I've tried to come up with the answer.
Hmm.
I think it would probably go along the lines of probably along the answers of like I'll ask about the story of Jesus and more about sort of the idea of how to carry your own cross with grace, like the idea of suffering. Like, why is that so important for humans, specifically humans? Like, why is that so prevalent in this world, right? And then I'll probably ask if there's other worlds. I'll definitely want to ask that.
Oh, but I'm pretty sure there is though. Like, that to me is like a given. I
True.
don't know what I would. I don't know what.
And
I
then
would
I want
say.
to know what the prerequisites for those worlds are.
Oh.
Now, why can't I see them? You know what I mean? Like, why can't I be there? Why was it this one? Fuck it, a metric load of questions. I'll ask, why did you make milk, bro? How How the hell did that come in people's heads?
Why do we
That
drink
that's
milk?
okay. You made it A-okay for people to breastfeed. We shouldn't eat from an animal what they breastfeed their kids.
That's it. Take my money.
And that's how we're finishing
Take
it
my
off.
money.
Who needs philosophy when you could ask God to eradicate milk? Anyways, if you'd like to support the podcast and reactions like this
Yeah.
and questions like those, you could do so by purchasing our merch that's linked in the description below. And even if you have more suggestions, what would be your letter to God? I would love to know
Whoa,
what
man.
you think. Yeah, now sparked
Sure.
a lot of conversation. Now I'm curious. And if you like to see it, if you like to for us to watch any more Charice performances, please leave them down as well, and we will check them out.